Hi friend, welcome to Amina Yoga. I'm Amina and this is your gentle postpartum yoga flow. Wherever you are in your postpartum journey, this is your time, your practice, and I'm so happy that you've chosen to join me on the mat today. We're going to start seated, so you can come into a comfortable seat. It might be cross-legged, it might not be. Just sit in a way that feels good in your body. If you are seated with your legs crossed, you can just grab a blanket. I have a big one here behind me and sit on. You can feel nicer to have the hips elevated and just have some cushioning under you. Once you have your seat, let your hands land in your lap, palms facing down, and close your eyes down. And just take a deep breath here and notice how your body is feeling. Notice where your mind is at. As a new mom, I know how hard it is to set aside time for ourselves. I hope you feel proud that you're here and that you really give yourself this moment and let it be exactly what you need. Start to notice how your hips and pelvic floor feels. See if you can soften and release here. Really sink down into your seat. Now move your awareness to your jaw, your mouth. And see if you can soften here as well. Especially in early postpartum, I clenched my jaw without thinking about it all the time. So if that's you too, maybe you want to even wiggle your jaw a bit, open your mouth, close it. Really release here. You can even use your hands to give your jaw a little massage. Your jaw and your hips are interrelated, so when one is tense, the other tends to tense as well. That's why we started here by softening both these areas. If you are massaging your jaw, you can just release your hands back down and we'll take 3 deep breaths here together. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. With every breath, notice what's happening inside. Notice your body, the different parts of your body. Notice your mind, your heart. Really tune into how you're feeling. And then from there, if you wish, you can set a little intention for yourself. Maybe a word that you'd like to guide you through the practice and your day. Take one more breath. And then gently blink your eyes open. Welcome. Take an inhale here, seated. And then reach your arms forward as you interlace your fingers. Flip your palms, exhale, round the spine. Inhale, lift your hands up, look up. Exhale, cactus out the elbows, open your heart. Inhale, interlace your hands behind you, lift your heart. Exhale, round forward again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open the elbows. Inhale, hands behind you, lift your heart. Exhale, round forward. Coming into this little spinal flow here. Exhale, open. Inhale, reach behind you, lift your heart. Exhale, round forward one more time in your own tempo. Finish with your hands reaching up. Release your fingers, really reach through the sides of your body here. And exhale, shake everything out. And remove your blanket if you're sitting onto one, place it to the side. Come forward with your feet wide here, wider than your hips, and just let your knees come to the sides, windshield wiping the legs for a moment. Give yourself space here, hands behind you. And next time your knees are over to the right, come and sit in this 90-90 leg position, more or less. Flex your feet, turning towards your right leg. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, melt down. Maybe coming down on your forearms, maybe your forehead touches the ground. Maybe you're just up here on your hands, melting your heart down. Close your eyes, let your breath be soft. And then gently guide yourself back up. Coming over to the other side. Take your time to set up. 90-90 in your legs. Lift your heart gently and release as you exhale. Inhale to lift yourself back up. We're going to come on to all fours. So closing the legs and come on over here. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Moving into cat and cow movements here, but we're starting with the hips. So lift your tailbone as you let your belly sink and then lift your heart, look forward. And as we exhale, engage your pelvic floor. So lift in and up through your pelvic floor as you round your spine and release your head. Inhale, move from your hips, releasing your pelvic floor, look forward. Exhale, engage your pelvic floor, rounding through the spine. Inhale to release and open. Exhale to engage and round. 2 more times. And then inhale to release, come back to a neutral spine. Maybe just shake out your hips here a bit, releasing through your neck. And then tuck your toes, walk your hands a little bit more forward and lift your hips, downward facing dog. And pedal the legs out here. You can sway your hips from side to side. Notice how your body is feeling in down dog. If you want to stay on your knees on all fours, you can and just move there. Or join me here with your hips lifted. Wherever you are, come to stillness. And then take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale. And release. Come back down with your knees if you had them lifted. Just cross your ankles and come to sit onto your glutes. Release the legs forward. Keep the legs bent here a bit. Just plant your hands behind you. Take the right leg and place the foot on top of the left knee. Stretching out the right glute outside of the thigh. You can stay here. If you want to intensify, you walk the hands forward and you take the left foot closer to you. Or if you want to release, you move the foot further away. Just think about here to flex your right foot and really open that right knee out to the side. Proud through your chest. And come back to your breath. Gently release, placing the foot back down and take it to the other side. Flexing the left foot, open the left knee out to the side, lift your heart here. And gently release, place the foot back down, lengthen both legs out, give them a little shake. And then come to sit up tall here. Again, you can take your blanket to sit up on. And you can always bend the legs. Actually, let's all bend our knees here. Proud through your chest. And just come down with your chest resting on your thighs. So maybe walk the legs even more in here. Take an inhale. Maybe you stay here, maybe you feel a stretch, or if you want to gently slide your heels forward So you come deeper into a forward fold. And have the hands by your sides. And finally just release the head. Take one more breath here. And slowly look forward. And lift yourself back up. Just come straight down onto your back. Continuing the movement all the way down. Into Shavasana. If lying on your back isn't comfortable for you, you can always take Shavasana on your side. In fact, I'm going to meet you there. So if you are comfortable on your back, just stay there. Otherwise, set up on your side. Maybe make a little cushion or pillow here with your arm. If you have that blanket, maybe placing it in between your legs. If you've practiced through your pregnancy, you might recognize taking Shavasana on your side. It's usually how you do it when you are pregnant. But I remember the first weeks, even months postpartum, lying on the floor on the back wasn't comfortable for me at all. So I continued to take Shavasana on the side. And if that's you, know that it's perfectly okay and normal. Just want you to listen to your body here. Wherever you are, let yourself become heavy, resting completely. And take a moment in stillness and silence just for you. With your next breath, start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Move your arms and legs, maybe stretching the arms and legs out. If you're on the side, just do the top ones. And let's all meet on one side. And from there, gently lift yourself up into a seat. Sit comfortably. And just inhale here to open the arms out to the sides. Lift your heart. Exhale round as you give yourself a big hug. Thank yourselves for taking the time to practice today. I'm happy to have shared this moment with you and hope to see you on the mat very soon. Thank you.